Welcome to Dee's Stamping Dream. I'm glad you joined me today. Today we are going to make this really cute Christmas card with the truck. I did add some greenery in here, but you don't have to. You can make this a birthday card, Christmas card, whatever type of card you wanted. But this is what we're going to recreate, and it is an S or a Z fold is what you'll hear them call. And you just make sure that the shape on the outside is the same shape that you would have on the inside. And you could put paper here on this side too, but normally I just use paper on the outside. The one that I'm going to create for you today is a little bit more simpler than this one, but we're still going to use the Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper. So let's take a look at that. So in the catalog on page 13, you'll see all of these papers. This is the Designer Series paper, and I just love this paper. You know I've used it a ton of times. So this is one of my favorites. We're also going to use the Country Living truck. They do have a truck on the Farmhouse Christmas. It's right here, but I want a bigger size truck, so that's why I use this one. But you could use the Farmhouse Christmas truck and then the die set to cut it out with. So that's up to you. I will be using this sentiment on the inside a little bit later. So to get started, you're going to do a regular size card. It's going to be 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to score it at 4 1/4, and then you're going to come back and just put this to a half. So I literally just fold the card over, make sure I'm at the edge, and then just fold it in half. And that's the easiest way to do it. You can measure it out if you want to, but I find that this is just as easy to do. So I'm going to use this piece of Festive Farmhouse paper, but I want to make sure and flag the end of it. So again, I'm going to be using my Tailored Tags label, and I'm just going to stick it right there. Try to make sure that it's even before I press down. And it wasn't. So let me make sure. There we go, that's better. And this is cut at 1 1/4 by 5 1/4 before you do the flagging at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. So I'm just going to get that right there. And now I'm going to do the front truck. I colored this truck in with our Stampin' Blends, and I love this truck. I also put some Wink of Stella on the windows, and I just thought that this was so pretty. So I want to decide where I'm going to place it, because that's going to just help me decide where I'm going to place my sentiment on the inside. So I'm thinking if I have it right there, that the truck can go right here. Pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get my stamping going on this one, and just know that this is where I want to put it. So I know that I want to kind of line it up right there. Alright, so let's get to stamping. And this did not cut very good. I'm telling you, y'all, there we go, I've had a time with my trimmer. I got a new trimmer blade coming, thank goodness, because that one has really been dealing me with bits. I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black ink for the sentiment, and I'm going to use the Farmhouse Christmas. I'm going to use this right here, the Merry Christmas. I love this sentiment. I've seen people all over the YouTube and the internet using this beautiful sentiment. So I'm going to just kind of place it. I like placing it on my grid and getting a good feel for what it looks like on the grid, and then inking it up. There we go. And I'm just going to take and place it right in the middle. There we go. Beautiful. Turned out awesome. If you guys haven't got our Simply Chamois to clean off your stamps, I highly suggest it. This one is very well loved, very well used, but you just chamois off those colors and it really makes a big difference and keeps your stamps nice and clean. I didn't get it at first and I really regret it when I first got this stamp set, because you can still see a little bit of lipstick red on it, but that's okay. So I'm just going to place that there. So now let's bring our card back, and again I want to line it up right there. So I'm just going to take some snail and I'm just going to line it up to just barely cover that line. There we go. Now we are going to only put tape just on this part, or you could actually put dimensionals on there too, but I only want to tape to about right here, so I know that that's as far as I want to go. And again, this piece is cut at 2.5 by 3.5. Both pieces are. And then I'm just going to place it where I want it to be. There we go. So then when you open the card, you have your sentiment in there, and it's covered up when somebody pulls out the card from the envelope, so they can't see the sentiment, which I think is really pretty. You could put decorations here and here. I'm actually going to put, I think I'm going to put 3 green enamel dots right here. Now I got these enamel dots from Santa's Workshop. I'll show you. They're right here, these enamel dots from Santa's Workshop. And I'm just going to use these green ones right here. And I'm literally just going to put one, well, maybe one. Here we go. One more. And you could do a bow, or I wish they had come out with like a little wreath instead of the Christmas tree. I think that'd be really pretty. But what I'm going to do, because I want to leave this as a Christmas truck, I'm just going to put that bow right there. There you have it. That's how quick and easy these cards come together. So I have this one that I just did some greenery that looks like a Christmas tree. And then I did this more green, and then I did the truck with some red, and it says to wish you a Merry Christmas. And then this one that I made look more rusty, and then it just says wishing you a Merry Christmas full of peace and wonder in life. Thanks for joining me today. Please follow me on my blog on dstampingdream.blogspot.com. I'm also on Facebook, and please follow and like me on YouTube. I appreciate you stopping by. See you soon. Bye.